Hey everyone, the psychology video is coming up like I promised. First of all, a little tip. Today, one of you had a success with an ex reaching out. So often, when your ex reaches out after a period of no contact, after we do spells, you ask me, what should you do? So you definitely should respond because we did those spells for them to reach out so you can get back together. So don't ignore them, but don't respond like straight away. Don't respond the second you get the text. It's really good even to tell me first and then to respond to an ex, just to take a little time. Wait a bit, like an hour or two, um, half an hour, whichever you feel comfortable with, but don't reply straight away, and really like get yourself calmed down, because I've noticed that everyone is super excited when this happens, and it's normal. But just take your time, get into like a bit more calm space and then reply. Okay, so hope this helps. And now about the psychology tip. Okay, so this is gonna be for the needy ones, for the ones that have anxious attachment style, most likely, and people that just in general don't have control over their emotions. And what does this mean? This basically means that if your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or your ex controls your mood. What do I mean by this? So if you're in a relationship or if you're broken up, it goes both ways. And something happens where you don't feel happy about something, where your needs are not met, right? Something happens, your partner is not texting enough, or you're seeing someone, for example, you're just in a dating phase, and this also happens, or your ex is not responding to your text, whatever the situation may be. It doesn't have to be about an ex. It can be about just someone you're seeing, early stages of dating. It can be in a relationship. It can be an ex, whatever. So basically what happens is, when you are not getting what you want, your whole mood gets, you get in a bad mood, and your whole day gets ruined, your whole week gets ruined, your whole month gets ruined. You don't care about anything, just this problem. So you are not interested anymore in your job, in your hobbies, in anything, in TV shows. You don't want to eat, you don't want to sleep, you can't eat or sleep, should I say. You just basically, your emotions are not under your control. So basically you given control over your emotions to this one person. Now I'm gonna explain to you why and how it happens. So basically, people who get like this, they have some sort of childhood wound. So when they were kids, some of their needs were not being met, whatever. It can be, I can't analyze again everyone because I'm making a general audio, but if you're in therapy with me or coaching, then we can see exactly what it was, why it was, and everything. But this is just gonna be a general, tip. So what happens is, you basically uh, go back in your childhood, because how does a child behave when a child doesn't get what he wants? Just he or she, right? What they want. So what they do is they cry. Number one, are you crying? They get in a really bad wound. They get angry. They scream. They get basically what happens is, they are not controlling their emotions. Their emotions are not under control. And this is normal, because a child can't control their emotions, but a grown-up can. So you really can control your emotions, even though you think you can't. Basically what happened was that someone's behavior triggered your childhood wound, and now this child is running the show, and your emotions are not under your control. So that's one thing that's happening. There is more stuff that's happening. and they depend on your specific situation and on your childhood wound. But basically, this is how kids behave. So what you're doing is you're going back into the childhood, and this kid is now acting up. So that's what's happening. You're not handling your emotions in an adult way, and you are doing it as a kid. So you really need to learn to control your emotions, to be the one that controls your emotions. So maybe a good start is to choose a mantra. I'm in control of my emotions. Don't let some outside person control your emotions. They are your emotions. So don't let someone ruin your whole mood, your whole day. Don't get so angry because someone did not reply to your text that you are now not gonna take your, I don't know, um, your exam or whatever you have going on. This is just a generic example. No, nobody had this, okay? So it's not someone's example. It's generic. I just made it up this second because I didn't know what example to give. Okay. um, so you really have to always have something going on for you. You have to have you have to have other interests, and I know that everyone has interest, right? But kind of when we get in this anxious when we get anxiously attached, whether it's a crush, whether it's dating phase, whether it's relationship, whether it's an ex, doesn't matter. When we get into this attachment anxious attachment style, we get uninterested about everything else, and we always have to have interest and something going on and being busy, so we don't have so much time to overthink things and to just create these scenarios in our head and to be so much about this person, this thing, this whatever. Yeah, you need to take control for your emotions and not just give it away to someone and have your whole day ruined because somebody did not reply to one text. This is not a reason to feel like you're gonna die. Okay, so when you were a kid, it was different, obviously. So when your needs are not met when you are a child, let's say your parents abandon you and leave you alone in a house and you're 3 years old, of course you are most likely gonna die unless someone finds you, because you can't take care of yourself. You're a little child. You cannot make money, you cannot cook, you cannot work, you can't do all the stuff you need to do. So this is why you have a feeling when this type of things happen. You feel that abandonment wound because maybe one of your parents did abandon you. It just depends on everyone's case, so I'm just making this general. But you feel that abandonment and you go back into childhood and you react like a child. Oh no, I'm gonna die now. I can't survive now. And yes, you can, because you're an adult and you can take care of yourself and you can control your emotions because you are an adult. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I hope this helps, and I'm gonna go back to my skulls now. My skulls. This sounds so bad. I'm gonna go back to skull spells basically. Thank you for listening. Bye.